Welcome to our presentation on understanding disability discrimination rights in Orange County. We'll explore California's Fair Employment and Housing Act protections for disabilities and the importance of documenting workplace interactions. Let's clarify what qualifies as discrimination and how to protect your rights. Disability discrimination occurs when an employer treats an employee unfavorably due to a physical or mental impairment that limits major life activities. In California, the Fair Employment and Housing Act offers broader protections than federal law, covering conditions that limit, rather than substantially limit, life activities. This includes conditions like cancer, diabetes, and post-traumatic stress disorder, but only if they impair essential job functions. Temporary conditions like a broken leg usually don't qualify as disabilities unless recovery is prolonged. Mild anxiety not limiting work functions isn't automatically covered. Personal preferences for remote work aren't accommodations without a documented medical need. Employers must engage in the interactive process, assessing each situation individually, and cannot ignore accommodation requests without legal consequences. Early warning signs of discrimination include sudden changes in performance reviews, unexplained exclusion from communications, and reduced responsibilities. Retaliation after requesting accommodations is a separate legal violation. Document everything meticulously from the start to protect your rights. Employers must provide reasonable accommodations without undue hardship, not necessarily what you request. Submit your accommodation request in writing, detailing your medical condition and its impact on job duties. Include supporting documentation from your healthcare provider. Retain copies and note delivery details. California law may allow medical leave as part of accommodations. Understand what adjustments are reasonable, and if denied, request written explanations and continue the interactive process. Document all emails, messages, and letters related to your accommodation request. Take detailed notes after conversations, especially verbal denials. Record instances of differential treatment and identify witnesses. Retain performance reviews, noting changes post-disability disclosure. Consistency in documentation is key. Compare internal human resources complaints and external government complaints, noting timelines and outcomes. Consult an attorney for legal representation. File workplace complaints with California's Civil Rights Department or the Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission within specific deadlines. Document incidents with dates and details. Submit accommodation requests in writing and retain confirmations. Consult an attorney before filing to understand your options. Avoid waiting for human resources to resolve issues, as this can weaken your claim. California law protects disabilities that limit major life activities under the Fair Employment and Housing Act, broader than federal law. Employers can deny accommodation if it causes undue hardship, but must explore alternatives. Document emails, requests, and incidents meticulously. File complaints within a year. Anxiety is covered only if it limits major activities or job functions.